The last theme tonight is that we are using all of this kind of hard work to become true seers, to have eyes to see and ears to hear, to see beyond the current situation that is presented in front of us right now. Humanity likes to play in the sandbox. We like to grip things very tightly and say, this is mine, this is yours, fight around. And Spirit is saying that that's not going to work where we're going, that we have to raise our vibrations and we have to learn how to focus on love. And that kind of brings us right back to that whole, you only need a small amount of faith, a tiny hair's breadth of faith, larger of faith and fear than you do in love, in order to be focusing on love from Spirit's perspective. And I think from our human selves, we can be like, man, I complained all day long. How was I possibly focused on love? But if we have just, slightly more faith in what we know is possible, that is true focus. From Spirit's perspective, Spirit is acknowledging how hard it is to hold all of this and live this physical existence. So this seer energy that we are really stepping into, it's intelligent and it's intuitive. And we will serve as direct conduits for the information that is coming through on the divine level about not only what is occurring presently, but what is about to unfold for humanity. And Spirit says this is not about predicting the future, rather it is showing us what our intentions are creating in the weave. And a true seer will help us see that our intentions can change and shift our weaves, both past and future, accordingly. So we are encouraged to let the clairvoyant aspect of ourselves rise up and see the way forward with our spiritual eyes. We can trust that we are supported and encouraged by our ancestors and guides, as well as the angels, to see beyond what we think is happening right now. There is a world coming into form that we can grasp only with our innermost sense. And Spirit reminds us the physical we're seeing right now is a representation of all the previous thoughts and actions of humanity. So we must not allow the ego or our own doubts to play games with us, as this weakens our energetic field and makes us susceptible to archonic interference. Instead of seeing ourselves as stuck or lost, we must remember that we are in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for us. Our energy is being upgraded so that our experiences on planet Earth can be more enjoyable. That's something that came through over and over throughout this whole reading, is that Spirit's like, God, like, this place was supposed to be enjoyable. Like, man, you guys really screw this place up. Like, it's supposed to be fun. And so we can trust here that our energy systems are actually being upgraded so that we can have these experiences on this planet where we can feel that sensual connection to the mother, both the cosmic mother and the earthly mother. And we can feel that vivaciousness kind of moving through our bodies, and really live that physical existence here on earth that maybe we've only experienced in glimpses, or maybe only even as children. So once again, this sensual being that is the heavenly and earthly mother, re-anchoring and having not been here for thousands of years. And if you guys can hear that, that's my cat trying to break in. So she is acknowledging as well that we are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening, and that our energy is precious. And we're being encouraged to no longer spend it unwisely or on distractions. And as we move into these deeper levels of and expanded levels of awareness within ourselves, we will find that time and energy becomes our greatest currency. And we will find that we only want to spend it with true mirrors and true, even if that mirror is a squirrel or a caterpillar, there's so much reflection to be found in the simple things, far more than meeting up with someone to kind of hear about their complaints and their travails and things of that nature. So we may find ourselves wanting to be more inward or more introverted, or to just simply only share our energy with those where we feel mutually supported in kind of that giving and receiving. So last thing Spirit says is keep our eyes on the prize, that we are so close we can almost taste it on the light realms. And to remember that there is a war right now for particularly the mind, because the mind controls the belief system and the belief system is the magic. So when we remember that our mind is ours to control. It is ours to create a sovereign well, so that the true divine mind can merge with our will and move through us. Otherwise, we are energy leak. We're just giving ourselves over to be fed upon, and we're really being encouraged right now that the energy is being upgraded and our experience can be joyful, and we are embraced from spirit to really step into this at this time.
Thank you for that, Marcia.